8 things you need to stop doing now. We all carry certain habits, thoughts, and behaviors that can weigh us down without even realizing it. These things may have served a purpose in the past, but as we grow, it becomes essential to recognize what we need to leave behind to move forward. In today's video, I'll be diving into 8 specific things that might be holding you back more than you know. By letting go of these, you'll not only create space for personal growth, but also for a more fulfilled and peaceful life. Let's explore these transformative changes together. 1. Over-explaining yourself. When your answer is no. It's natural to want to explain yourself when you say no, especially if you're worried about hurting someone's feelings or being misunderstood. However, over-explaining can quickly turn into a habit of justifying your decisions unnecessarily, which can erode your boundaries and self-respect. In my experience, learning to say no without lengthy explanations is a powerful act of self-care. It communicates that your decisions are final and that your time and energy are valuable. When you over-explain, you might feel like you're softening the blow, but in reality, you might be opening the door to negotiations and additional pressure, which can lead to burnout and resentment. Over-explaining also reflects an internal struggle with asserting your boundaries. By feeling the need to elaborate on your decisions, you may be seeking validation or permission to prioritize your own needs. This can create a cycle of self-doubt and insecurity where you constantly second-guess your choices and seek approval from others. Instead, practice being confident in your decisions, trusting that a simple, polite no is enough. By doing so, you strengthen your boundaries and cultivate a deeper sense of self-respect, while also setting a clear expectation that your decisions are to be respected. 2. Forcing yourself to get over things when you're not ready. We live in a fast-paced world that often glorifies quick recovery and moving on from difficult situations. The pressure to get over it quickly can be overwhelming, leading many to suppress their emotions and rush through the healing process. However, I've learned that true healing doesn't follow a strict timeline. Forcing yourself to move on before you're ready can lead to unresolved emotions festering beneath the surface, which can manifest in unhealthy ways later on. It's essential to give yourself the grace to feel and process your emotions fully, even if it takes longer than you or others might expect. Taking the time to acknowledge and understand your feelings allows you to heal more completely. Emotional wounds, like physical ones, need proper care to heal properly. By allowing yourself to sit with your emotions and process them in your own time, you foster resilience and self-compassion. This patience with yourself ensures that when you do move forward, you do so with a clear heart and mind, ready to embrace the future without the baggage of unresolved past hurts. 3. Fear of trying new things and failing. The fear of failure is one of the most significant barriers to personal growth and success. It's easy to stay in your comfort zone, where you know what to expect and how to navigate challenges. However, this fear can also keep you stuck in a rut, preventing you from exploring new opportunities and discovering your true potential. From my own journey, I've found that the most significant growth often comes from stepping into the unknown, even if it means risking failure. When you let go of the fear of trying new things, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities and experiences that can enrich your life in unexpected ways. Failure is often misunderstood as a negative outcome, when, in reality, it is a crucial part of learning and growth. Each time you try something new and stumble, you gain valuable insights that can guide your future efforts. Instead of viewing failure as a reflection of your worth, see it as a stepping stone towards success. By embracing failure as an essential part of your journey, you can approach new challenges with curiosity and confidence, knowing that each attempt brings you closer to mastering your goals. 4. Comparing your work and life to others. In a world saturated with social media and constant updates on other people's lives, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison. However, comparing your journey to someone else's is a quick path to dissatisfaction and self-doubt. I've found that when you constantly measure your success against others, you lose sight of your own unique path and the progress you've made. Everyone's journey is different, shaped by their own experiences, challenges, and opportunities. When you focus too much on others, you risk undervaluing your achievements and feeling like you're not measuring up, which can stifle your motivation and creativity. Instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on your personal growth and the goals that matter to you. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may seem in comparison to others. Remember that the only person you should be comparing yourself to is who you were yesterday. By shifting your focus inward and appreciating your own progress, you can cultivate a more positive and fulfilling mindset. This allows you to stay motivated and inspired by your journey, rather than being distracted or discouraged by the paths of others. Number 5, excessively worrying about things you can't change. Worrying is a natural response to uncertainty, but excessive worrying about things beyond your control can be incredibly draining and counterproductive. It's easy to get caught in a cycle of anxiety where you fixate on potential outcomes and worst-case scenarios, hoping that, by worrying, you can somehow prevent them from happening. However, I've learned that this kind of worry doesn't solve problems. It only robs you of your peace and energy. When you focus too much on things you can't change, you miss out on the present moment and the opportunities it holds. Letting go of excessive worry involves shifting your focus to what you can control and accepting what you cannot. It's about recognizing that while you can't control every outcome, you can control how you respond to situations. By practicing mindfulness and grounding yourself in the present, you can reduce anxiety and approach challenges with a clearer mind. This not only improves your mental health, but also enhances your ability to make decisions and take action in areas where you can make a difference. 6. Forcing relationships. Relationships are an integral part of life, but not all relationships are meant to last or flourish. Forcing a relationship, whether it's romantic, platonic, or professional, can lead to frustration, disappointment, and emotional exhaustion. I've found that when you try too hard to maintain a connection that isn't working, you often end up compromising your values and needs, which can be detrimental to your well-being. It's important to recognize when a relationship is no longer serving you or the other person, and to let it go with grace. Letting go of forced relationships creates space for healthier, more fulfilling connections to enter your life. It's about understanding that not every relationship is meant to last forever, and that's okay. By releasing what isn't working, you allow yourself the freedom to build relationships that are based on mutual respect, understanding, and genuine connection. This shift not only enhances your emotional well-being, but also allows you to invest your time and energy in relationships that truly matter. 7. Leaning on external validation to feel good about yourself. Seeking validation from others is a common human tendency, but relying too much on external approval can be detrimental to your self-esteem and happiness. When your sense of worth is tied to others' opinions, you become vulnerable to their judgments and expectations, which can lead to a constant need for reassurance. I've learned that true self-confidence and contentment come from within. When you base your self-worth on your values, achievements, and self-acceptance, you become less reliant on external validation and more in tune with your own needs and desires. Building internal validation involves recognizing your strengths, embracing your flaws, and being proud of your accomplishments, regardless of others' opinions. It's about understanding that your worth isn't determined by how others perceive you, but by how you perceive yourself. By cultivating self-love and acceptance, you can create a solid foundation of self-worth that isn't easily shaken by external factors. This internal validation not only boosts your confidence, but also empowers you to pursue your goals and passions with greater authenticity and purpose. 8. Not being mindful of how far you've come. In the hustle of everyday life, it's easy to focus on what's next and forget to acknowledge the progress you've already made. However, not being mindful of how far you've come can lead to burnout and a constant feeling of inadequacy. I've found that taking the time to reflect on your achievements and growth is essential for maintaining motivation and perspective. By celebrating your milestones, you remind yourself of your capabilities and the hard work you've put in, which fuels your drive to keep moving forward. Being mindful of your progress also helps you stay grounded and grateful. It's a way of acknowledging that, despite challenges and setbacks, you've continued to grow and evolve. This awareness fosters a sense of accomplishment and encourages a more balanced outlook on your journey. Instead of constantly chasing the next goal, you learn to appreciate the steps you've taken and the lessons you've learned along the way. This mindfulness not only enhances your well-being, but also provides the resilience needed to face future challenges with confidence. Conclusion: letting go isn't always easy, but it's a crucial step in evolving into the person you're meant to be. By releasing these 8 things, you'll find yourself lighter, more empowered, and ready to embrace the opportunities ahead with clarity and confidence. Remember, every step you take towards letting go is a step towards a better, more authentic you. If any of these points resonated with you, take a moment to reflect on how you can start making these changes today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.